what I want to do on this platform, welcome everybody, is start to, I think we have exhausted the reasons why we should not vote for Andrew Holness and the Jamaica Labour Party ever again. There's going to be more things that is going to come up. Evan Miller, big up. There's going to be more things that is going to come up because they cannot help themselves. You know what I mean? This is what they do. They just can't help themselves. More things are going to be exposed as to why we should not vote for the Jamaica Labour Party. But what I want you to do, what I'm going to do in this clip, I'm going to go back to the 86th annual conference of the People's National Party. And I want you guys to pay attention to what is being said by two of the main speakers that I'll be highlighting in this one. Three of them, the last three speakers, Dr. Dayton Campbell and Miss Nita Garvey, yes, and we're going to examine some things that they said, and I want you guys to pay attention to what they said then and what they're saying now. You see, there's a difference between the People's National Party and the JLP, you know. Andrew Holness, I showed you earlier on an interview his position on the Integrity Commission, and he has turned and flipped the corner, ladies and gentlemen. He flipped the corner, and I don't know how you do that. You ever see a road and the corner turn left? Andrew Holness flipped that same road for the corner go right. You understand? So you can imagine the zigzag of the corner where it turned totally different direction and just mash up everything. So without any further ado, let's look into the reasons why you should vote for the People's National Party. Oh, your mercy never fails me. Hold them. Like up live and share up live, people. Tell everybody so over here, so over here, so.
Can you come and ask me for 2 seconds?
Yeah.
For a public service announcement.
Right.
I would like the individuals, the owners of the
big up Angela.
Right. 4-7.
Yeah, man, we don't want your body.
The driver of a black horse. I'm just the 3 speakers of the evening. Comrade Dr. Dayton Campbell.
Yeah. The music up, man. The music up. Yeah.
Comrade leader, and they ask how long? Not long from now, we will refer to this gentleman as the most honorable Prime Minister of Jamaica, Mr. Mark Golden. It is good to see the comrades out in their numbers today. And we are here today to register our complaint against what is going on in this society. We currently have a government in place that is a threat to the democratic process within this country. What we have is a gag order government. When they came with Petrojam and they gave contracts to them friends and we wanted to find out what is going on, them said non-disclosure, gag order, we couldn't hear nothing. When they gave NHT contract, Dexim, and people build house and never sell them back to NHT, and we want to know what is going on. Gag order, we cannot know what is going on. When they came and them say you have illicit 6 or 8 in the parliament, and the PNP MPs say, I know me, the labor rights who want talk can't talk because the Prime Minister said, gag order, don't hold your mouth. When they came and they gave millions to them friends in TAJ to rent building that we're not occupying, and we say who owned the building? Gag order again.
Ball out! Whoa, we need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament, shift the election, shift everything.
Good to see the comrades out in their numbers today. And we are here today to register our complaint against what is going on in the society. We currently have a government in place that is a threat to the democratic process within this country. What we have is a gag order government. When they came with Petrojam and they gave wanted to find out what is going on. Them said non-disclosure, gag order. We couldn't hear nothing. When they gave NHD contract, Dexim, and people build house and never sell them back to NHD, and we want to know what is going on. Gag order. We cannot know what is going on. When they came and them say you have illicit 6 or 8 in a parliament, and the PNP MPs say, I know me, the labor rights who want talk can't talk, because the Prime Minister said, gag order, don't hold your mouth. When they came and they gave millions to them friends in TAJ to rent building that we're not occupying, and we say, who owned the building? Gag order again.
Mighty God.
We are registering
Mighty
our
God.
discomfort with the administration.
A couple things, them, General.
And the Maroons, them rise up my blood. And I want to tell you, like the old nigger spiritual, we shall overcome. We see what is going on in this society, but we shall overcome. Only 18% passing 5 subjects with maths and English, but we shall overcome. Sick people asleep on bed and cardboard, but we shall overcome. Food prices gone through the roof, but we shall overcome. Crime and violence out of control, but we shall overcome. We shall overcome because our mission is noble. We shall overcome because we have a set of leaders whose integrity is intact, who are here to serve and not to scrape. We shall overcome because we don't have MPs who are auditioned for work of foreign. First is what Kamina, then it was Nigel, then whoever it is that they want to run away from the government. Time come now for all of them to pack their bags and go.
You can imagine after this, ladies and gentlemen, the man them tried the gerrymandering in a Portmore. Let me play that back. Hey, I want dangerous government to jail, Peter. Me backside.
Overcome because our mission is noble. We shall overcome because we have a set of leaders whose integrity is intact, who are here to serve and not to scrape. We shall overcome because we don't have MPs who are auditioned for work of foreign. First is what Kamina, then it was Nigel, then whoever it is that they want to run away from the government. Time come now for all of them to pack their bags and go. How could it be that the Prime Minister said, if you don't love it, you must leave? How could it be that the Deputy Mayor, who is now Mayor of Montego Bay, say you're a coward if you're gone a foreign? And at the same time, an orthopedic doctor, bone specialist in Jamaica, earns 12 million per year. The Minister of Finance earns 2 times, 24 per year. When they go to foreign, the Minister run to a worker IMF to pay 431,000. The orthopedic surgeon could earn 800,000. But him decides to stay. Nigel decides to leave because he cares about himself and not for you, the people.
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
Mighty God. Hey, when Dayton Campbell make a point, you know, he's sticking up. Where is the lie?
That the Prime Minister say, if you don't love it, you must leave. How could it be that the Deputy Mayor, who is now Mayor of Montego Bay, say you're a coward if you're gone a foreign? And at the same time, an orthopedic doctor, bone specialist in Jamaica, earns 12 million per year. The Minister of Finance earns 2 times, 24 per year. When they go to foreign, the Minister run to a worker IMF to pay 431,000. The orthopedic surgeon could earn 800,000. But him decides to stay. Nigel decides to leave because he cares about himself and not for you, the people.
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
We will give a new deal to the farmers of this country. We will ensure that you have access to land, arable land that you can plant on. We will ensure that you have access to get to the land. When you ask Mark Golding and the People's National Party for access, you will get farm road, you won't get a donkey, because this is a government that believes in development.
Call it, Andrew, call it. Call it, time come.
Comrades, it is no time for us to be complacent. Now is the time for us to fight for democracy in our country. Now is the time for us to fight against segregation and live up to our motto, out of many, we are one. We want you come, whether you're fat or slim, black or brown, rasta or baldhead, no matter who you are, come on board with the People's National Party. Now is the time for us to make justice attainable and affordable. Now is the time for that youngster up in the cool hills of Darliston in Eastern Westmoreland to have the same opportunity as that child up in Cherry Garden. Now is the time to level the playing field and lift our people out of poverty.
What you mean? What you mean? Now is the time. Time come on.
We have seen what the opinion polls are. We have seen your mood here today. We have seen you in your numbers. The PNP is in good standing, but I don't want you to get complacent. I don't want you to take your foot off of the gas, because the work is not done yet. The work is not completed until we march up Duke Street with Mark Jefferson Golding as the Prime Minister of Jamaica.
Remember that. No joke. No joke. No joke.
Someone asked me, there's a Campbell, how you do it? Boy, they can cuss you, they can style you, they can do all kind of thing. How you do it? And I just rally back for the song when my grandmother used to sing. I said, press along, saints, press along in God's own way. Persecution we must bear, trial and crosses in our way. But the hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory.
Hallelujah. Talk to them, boss. Time come.
On a Sunday afternoon like this, I am told that we have some persons in this building who they are not for sale. I am told that we have some persons inside of this building who now sell out. I am told that we have some people inside of this building who will lift high the banner of the People's National Party. I am told that there are people here today who want change in Jamaica.
Hello? Where the people them there with them can't buy them vote? Where the people them there with them can't buy on the vote? If them can't buy on the vote, make sure someone put a fire emoji in the chat. Fire emoji. Blaze up the flames them in the chat if them can't buy on the vote. Talk up to me, because we not deal with nobody with them can't buy them vote, you know. Because them a sell out, you know. All of the people them with them can't buy on the vote, and put the fire emoji in the chat. And you hear them, man, hey. You hear the man say? Dayton Campbell, Dr. Dayton Campbell say, hello?
I am told that we have some persons inside of this building who now sell out. I am told that we have some people inside of this building who will lift high the banner of the People's National Party. I am told that there are people here today who want change in Jamaica. And finally, you have two types of Christian, Comrade Crawford, and you have two types of supporters. A Sunday today, make me preach look a bit. You have the if supporters. They will support if or who them want to run a run. They will support if they get this. They will support if they get that. And then we have the second type of supporters who are like Brother Job. Even though he slay me, yet will I I trust him? Do I have some even though supporters here today? Even though I don't get what I want, I am going to work. I'm going to fight for the people of the PNP and the people of Jamaica. The word is love.
The word is love. The word is love. The word is love. Remember that. Word is love. One day, man. Hey, one Dr. Dayton, Campbell, you know. Listen me, no man. Listen me, no man. One Dr. Dayton Campbell, ladies and gentlemen. When you blaze up the fire emoji in the chat, you understand? If you don't not sell out, if you don't not sell enough vote, this one is for you. You understand? Hey y'all, just remember to hit the like button. Remember, I know y'all coming sometimes and y'all forget, but the main thing, man, y'all gotta hit the like button, man, and share the live stream. Come on now, stop playing. Support, support, support. The like button is free, heard? Remember good now, man. Remember good now.
My name is Benjamin John Jefferson Golding, and this is my father, Mark Jefferson Golding. He grew up in a loving home by UA campus with my grandmother and grandfather, who we in the family call Mima and Frumpy. As you can see, he had a full head of hair back in the day. While that may no longer be the case, the roots of service planted in him by my grandparents have stayed with him for his entire life. In my 27 years on this earth, I've met nobody smarter than my father. He finished a 3-year law degree at Oxford University in 2 years, achieving first-class honors with laser focus and a true dedication to working hard. After university, his focus turned towards his family. I hope one day to look upon my future wife in the same way he's always looked at my mother. And after 34 years of marriage, I still haven't seen that look fade. My sisters and I are lucky to have their relationship as the foundation of our family. Believe it or not, but my father is an extremely talented musician, blessed with a great voice and even greater songwriting skills. He's never been a stranger to the microphone, performing in front of large crowds for much of his youth, long before the politics. Music's always been at the center of our family, and although dancing might not be our main strength, it's always on rhythm and it's always from the heart. Back to more serious matters, seeing my dad go out into the world and make his mark has been a fascinating inspiration to watch as I've grown up. He went from corporate lawyer to investment banker to entrepreneur to senator to minister of justice to member of parliament to the president of the PNP and now the opposition leader. The final chapter? The next prime minister of our great island. It's been quite a journey that I've had the privilege of watching from up close. But no pressure on me, right? While each of these roles has been more important and demanding than the previous, he's never once failed at being a present and attentive father to his kids, and a husband to my mother. He's now even a grandfather to my young niece, who's blessed with the full head of hair that he once had. Even though he always puts Jamaica before himself, family will always be a priority, for that is our way. Dad, for everything we are and everything we will become, you are the reason. Thank you, and we love you. 'Cause I need you to see you are the reason.
Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Dad.
Thank you, Dad.
Man, boy, man, I tell us, Bridget, this man is the man, man. This man is article, Bridget. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Eh? Love of his life. Look at man, look at his wife, man. This man is the man, man. People, this man is the man. I tell her that. Me, I declare that to them. This man is the man. This man is the man, people. If you did want to raise a vote to this man, you just look on that. Wow.
Good afternoon. I am Natalie Nita Garvey. And I have been blessed to have been born in deep rural Jamaica, in the same community as our former leader, Portia Simpson Miller. I was blessed to have had grandparents who clearly understood the importance of nation building and community development and chose the PNP as a vehicle through which they gave service. I have been blessed to have served as a local government representative for 9 years and serving the people of North Central St. Catherine, the best constituency, for the last 17 years. I have been blessed to have served now 4 party presidents. I have served P.J. Patterson, the infrastructure man. I have served with our beloved comrade leader, Portia Simpson Miller, the social engineer. I have served with Dr. Peter David Phillips, the Gleaner Man of the Year, who rescued our economy. And now I am serving with Mark Jefferson Golding, the leader of the PNP, who is richly deserving of our admiration and united support and respect. Each party leader comes to us with a different style. And here we are. We now have the Roots president. I have gone through many elections, and each has had a different meaning and level of importance for our country and our electorate. This election, comrades, that we will be facing within a few months is different from all others. It comes as the world is experiencing wars and rumors of wars. When the fabric of our society in many countries is being tested by new norms and ideals. When gains achieved over many years are at risk because of climate change. And where our people here in Jamaica are faced with challenges that could easily rob our families of hope and a sense of optimism that the future will be better than the past. It is at this time and at this wicket that Mark Jefferson Golding comes up to bat. He comes at a time when the country needs a leader that will invest in solutions and not distractions. He comes at a time when this country needs a leader that will focus on integration and not disintegration. When the people of Jamaica land we love needs a leader to design policies of inclusion and not exclusion. That is why, comrades, when we say time come, we mean time come for our people to answer the call for a Jamaica where all Jamaicans are participants and beneficiaries of development, not spectators and observers sitting on the fringes, seeing the haves get more and the poor get poorer. When we say time come, we mean time come for a leader whose only interest is the betterment of the people of Jamaica. When we say time come, we mean it's time for a prime minister that will bring respect and honor back to Jamaica House. When we say time come, time for Jamaica to turn the corner from the path of self-interest and corruption and re-enter the highway to inclusive growth and sustainable development. Comrades, the strength and measure of a good leader is not about who you can beat down and threaten because them criticize you. It is about who we can lift up and motivate and inspire.
Talk it truth, Nita. Say that again for you people them run a back. Wanna listen that again. Talk about real leadership. When the people them rush him in the pandemic, when they get frustrated, police gonna people are gonna lock them up and video them and them stuff. I wanna talk about it one night upon one program. I don't even remember if I don't remember which program it did hear, but I think Mr. Wayne known some I don't remember which program it hear, but yeah, them thing they talk talking things them need.
Inclusive growth and sustainable development. Comrades, the strength and measure of a good leader is not about who you can beat down and threaten because them criticize you. It is about who we can lift up and motivate and inspire. Our leader displays those strengths. Our leader displays those characteristics and values. Our leader portrays those ideals. His leadership and indeed his prime ministership will signal a new day for this land, a day where once again decency and integrity will be returned as a standard of service for a government. His prime ministership will be a beacon throughout the region and the world, and will let all know Jamaica is back in business. We are up and running. We are getting our people on board in a participatory democracy with the certainty that all will be a part. All of the team he leads will follow his footsteps. All of the team he leads will put people at the center of our policy. Comrades, when we say time come, I mean time come for Mark Jefferson Golding to address Conference 2024.
Hold on. Hold on. You know, I think we can't make the reaction too long, so we're going to cut this apart and add it on to the next part. Yeah, man? Yeah, man, but big up Miss Nita Garvey. I tell her she touched on some points there, ladies and gentlemen, about leadership. And we really have to look into these things. You understand? We have, you see, Andrew Honest and his team has really showed their character, you know. And the people of Jamaica need to open their eyes and judge their character based off their actions, what they say versus what they actually do. And at the end of the day, it's going to be, you know what she said? It's going to be your decision what type of leader you want to lead us into the next 5 years. You get me? Marcia Garnett, Bolo say, Bolo, you should see how me a dance as she a talk. Can't wait to get home to vote. Hey, big up yourself, your mama, stay safe. You understand? And make sure say on a register for vote, because this election is a very, 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 very important election. You understand? Yeah, man. It can mean the difference between us going back into slavery and us elevating fully from the tenets of slavery. It is that important. You understand? So, when you like up the live and share up the live, man. You understand? Load up.